Well, um, as you can see, it's my live stream. Um, I'm not really doing much right now. Got my stream on right now. Yeah. You know, um,
Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners, and of course, give you a chance at VC and 2KTV Interactive. Tune in now.
so as you can see, I gotta go turn on stuff. Setting up my stream right now. Um, so I'm gonna yeah, the channel's messing up and all this stuff. Since my channel's name's NBA 2K15, etc. This is my channel right here.
Today on 2KTV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates.
So, yeah, I'm going to. So, hi guys, what's up? Um, I got Airfare here. Um, okay, next, cancel. How to stream from PC. So as you see, I got my team right here. You say, what? Your team is trash, brother. Your team is trash. Say, if my team is trash, how would I defeat Domination with this? My lineup is this one actually. See, it's beast. I got Scottie Pippen, Jason Kidd. I got all these brothers from another mother. Yeah, they're all special to me. They're special to my heart. Um, so yeah, I got all this money all here, all this VC. spent over like thousands of CC. But I'm doing road to the playoffs. I just need one more win. If I lose 4 more times, I get eliminated. I'm in the first round. Just started yesterday. I've had 2 people rage quit on me. Yeah. Uh, yeah. If I play this, yeah. So I'm gonna play some road to the playoffs. I gotta get this W. Like obviously, I have to get this W and win the game. This guy focusing on the big man, so his best player is at big man. See, who's this guy have? Jerry Lucas, Jamal Franklin, I think. Timmy Rudis, Kevin Looney, Murray Spates. I got like a silver. I got like 2 silvers, but they left him as a silver. So stream from PC, stream on YouTube. Hey.
Welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Cleveland taking on Miami. So Cleveland will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Quincy Acy out there with Wallace. Then there's Towns. Then there's Grant.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him. And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here. Lucas the pass to Looney. From deep. There's the pass to Franklin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rudez. Drills it from outside. Rudez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Towns kicks to Grant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Spades dishes to Franklin. Pass to Looney. Feeds to Franklin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Towns, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Stolen by Grant. Here's AC. No good. And Miami the other way now.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jones is checked in, and he makes both free throws. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shoots from 12. Here's AC. No luck, they battle on the glass.
I hate it when that happens. Like, really?
Here's Franklin.
2K, really?
Here's Looney.
You got doing 30 like that?
Battles through traffic and lays it in. Looney's got his second basket of the game.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
One-on-one here. Here's Jones. It's tipped. They get it back. AC's shot is good. And here's Miami. Ball stolen. Jones, no one around him. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Jones has got his first points of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Powell, he's jacked in for Spates. Jones comes in for Looney. Travis Outlaw is checked in for Damian Rudez. And it's Garcia in for Jamal Franklin. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Walls is checked in. Here's Lucas. The dish now to Powell. And another basket for Miami.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Kept alive. Here's AC. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jones, the pass to Outlaw. Here's Powell. They grab their own miss. Jones. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Guys, he's actually... Oh! How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And it's Miami with another.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Miami with the ball. That's tipped. Here's Grant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Lucas. Drills the three-pointer. Lucas has got 5 points so far. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of the ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
We've got Green. Jason Maxiell is out there with Maurice Spates. Then it's Jamal Franklin. And it's Rudez in the 2 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Fires from deep. Here's Maxiell. From down in the low post, it goes.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
But they recover it. The dish to Jones. 3 on 3. Here's Green. Takes a big bounce and goes in.
You're kidding me, guys.
Green's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. And so it's Cleveland with it. Pressey's shot is off. Here's Miami now. Kicks it to Spates. Dishes it to Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Looney's checked in for Jason Maxiell.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 5 points in the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Towns kicks to Grant. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. And it's rebounded by Rudez. Rudez has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They set the pick. Franklin kicks to Rudez. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Spates. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Green missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Powell, he's checked in for Spates. Malcolm Thomas comes in for Green. Garcia, he's checked in for Damian Rudez. And Lucas subbed in for Jamal Franklin. Garcia. No good from outside. Here's Grant. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Travis Outlaws checked in for Miami. And then for Cleveland. Towns, he's checked in for Nicholson. Quincy Aces come in for Joel Freeland. And it's Wallace in for Dante Jones. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Outside Thomas. Tries a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ace has got his third rebound on the night. Here's Wallace. The layup missed.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Grant, that's good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Thomas goes in. Outlaw kicks to Lucas. Ripped away. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And good on the basket. Book it. And now a 9-point Cleveland lead.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their
Trophy
success.
grades quick.
And so we wrap up the
So we
first
can
half. Cleveland
W.
leads by 9. Stay with us, folks.
And
We'll get
please
back
start
just
the
after
next
halftime to start the third quarter.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. You look at Jaren Grant in this game, he's been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because in that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Jaren Wallace. You look at Jaren Grant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Towns. Wallace out there with Quincy Ace. Then there's Grant. Miami trails by 13. Here's Lucas. Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Cleveland moving it around. Wallace dishes to Towns. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The shot by Spates. Nobody around. Miami no good on that time either.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Towns, no luck.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Cleveland leading by 13. And Pressey gets it to go.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they're really sharing the sugar.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And Miami making a change here. Jones is checked in. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Miami trails by 15. Franklin passes to Jones. Franklin can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
Tipped away. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And he gets it to go. And 12 points for Wallace.
Well, and this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense starting to click.
Jones, no one around him. The good-looking shot from the wing. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go. At the top of the key, Wallace. Plenty of space. That one off the back iron and out.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Jason Maxiels checked in for Miami. Outlaw comes in for Looney. Here's Rudez. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Miami, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Damyan Rudez. 2 shots.
So we can't get either to fall. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Tries again. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And Cleveland making a change here. Nicholson's checked in for Towns. Joel Freeland comes in for Quincy Acey. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Wallace. And Nick Johnson subbed in for Grant. Franklin for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Nicholson with the bucket.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Nato. And not sure what he was thinking there. A difficult situation for Miami. Here's Outlaw. And it's blocked by Lewis. A nice shot by Franklin. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Jones kicks to Franklin. Lays it up and banks it in. Franklin's got 6 points.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead. just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Miami, John Lucas out there with Rush. And it's Green. Then there's Maurice Spates.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's AC. That one wide left. Miami trails by 20. Passes it to Looney. Some solid defense from Grant.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
To the wing on the left. Rush dishes to Green.
They're completely untracked here. Actually, they're off the track. I'm not seeing the usual flow and movement from the offense from this team. And that's not like them. That's out of character. They got to get back to their free-flowing offense.
The 10-footer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Rush has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Miami.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. We've seen Gerald Wallace getting it done. He's got 14 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
And Miami making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Franklin's checked in for Brandon Rush. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jones checked in for Gerald Wallace. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Jones against Lucas. From outside the arc. But they'll get another chance. Jones, no luck. Here's Franklin. Misses from close range. And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates. Rudez checked in for Miami.
Checking in for your Miami team, Damian Rudez.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Lucas, that's good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam. And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And Miami making a change here. Jones is checked in to the inside. Towns the pass to Acey. Cleveland the rebound.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Here's Wallace. At the top of the key, Towns. 6 to shoot.
That's a 3-second violation.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Powell, he's checked in for Spates. Thomas comes in for Damian Rudez. Francisco Garcia, he's checked in for Franklin. And it's Rush in for John Lucas. And then for Cleveland, Joel Freeland, he's checked in for Quincy Acey. Lewis comes in for Wallace. And Nick Johnson subbed in for Grant. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially.
Oh, my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just
How
saw
in the
right
world?
there, Jim.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Pressey's shot is off.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Johnson outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. .11 seconds left in the game. Cleveland the rebound. Nicholson's shot is off.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face.